Okay, Tom, do you think we're about a minute after? I see a couple more people coming in here. Do you want to go ahead and get started?
I think we should. Yep, I think we should. We are broadcasting now, so they can hear us and see the screen now, so we can get rolling.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Michelle Peters. I am the marketing manager for White River Marine Group, responsible for our websites, web applications and programs. Also from our web marketing team. If you want to go to the next slide, please. From our from our marketing team today, we have Sarah Bichond. She's our marketing specialist for Boat Digital Initiatives, and Neil Hostler. He's a marketing specialist who focuses on SEO and content management. From the Dealer Spike team, we have Tom McHugh. He's a sales manager for Dealer Spike, who will be providing information about the Dealer Spike website platform and the services they offer.
Awesome, thank you, Michelle. And before we get too started, deep into this presentation here, I wanted to make sure you guys are all on mute. So if you do have questions on the side panel there, you're able to see two areas that you can post questions. We've got a chat where everyone can see, and you guys can chat amongst yourself. Any questions are visible to everyone there. Or we have the questions submission area where those will only be seen by us. And then at the end of the presentation, we'll go take a look in there, see if there's any outstanding questions, and we'll make sure we address those for you. So let's get started. Our outline here today, we're trying not to take up too much of your time, but we're really excited to be here and go through, the Dealer Spike new partnership here. What are some of the benefits that you get with our websites? What are some of the other digital marketing solutions that we do? And really, if you signed up with Dealer Spike, what benefits are going to be there for the dealerships?
Okay, next slide, please. So as your marketing team here at White River Marine Group, we are continually working to find great marketing partners and create partnerships with companies who we think are best in class. These are companies who can offer great services for our dealers that will give them a competitive edge and help them build their business. Also, it's really important they provide great customer service and support. Usually we work out discounted or competitive pricing as well. And today, we want to share with you some information about Dealer Spike, who is a new partner that we've added as a preferred website provider. Now, we know the importance of having a great website for your business that's easily found by customers and provides the best experience possible while visiting your site and interacting with your business. It also needs to provide many lead opportunities and ways that customers can reach you and interact with you through your website. Very important to build, have a lot of lead opportunities and drive sales. Many of our dealers are already using Dealer Spike for their website services, and we had an opportunity to visit with some of these dealers regarding their experience and their satisfaction with Dealer Spike. We received a lot of positive feedback about their services and their customer support. So this was really an important factor in deciding to partner with them. So that's been something that we've looked at very closely and are comfortable with partnering with Dealer Spike. So I'm real excited today to introduce you to some of the services they offer and really what they can bring to the party and help drive business for you. So in that being said, I will turn this back over to Tom now, and he can provide you with some details.
Awesome, thank you, Michelle. So Dealer Spike, we used to be the new kids on the block is what we were calling ourselves here. We got started in 2008, and we're a company based out of Portland, Oregon. So power sports, marine, RV was really something that not only appealed to our company, it was just something that was really instilled in all the employees that we hired. If you've ever been to Oregon, we're really known for Dungeness crab, for a lot of fishing, for hunting, and for just the outdoors in general. So all of the verticals that we really got into, that's kind of where this came from. But as we started building our platform, it really evolved into us building a platform for dealers. It wasn't just us making a platform we thought would help dealers. We brought in their experience. We asked them for their feedback, and this platform, as it evolved, we didn't want to have a one-size-fits-all platform. We really do have a marine-specific platform on DealerSpike. We've got, something that completely caters to dealerships who are selling that. We also wanted to take a really aggressive approach of getting in with OEMs to make sure that these websites are up to date. One of the biggest things that we saw when we got into the industry was, out-of-date banners. We would go to a dealership that sold a brand, and a similar one down the road would look totally different, and nothing looked like they were similar. So we really wanted to make sure that information was accurate and that dealers weren't just left up to do it all on their own. They really should have a trusted partner who can help them stay up to their MAP policies, make sure that everything looks correct on their website. And we really wanted to offer end-to-end dealer support. This is, one of our earlier slides, and it's really because this is something that our original owner, he took so much pride in us making sure that we wanted to have a dedicated account rep for every single person. You weren't going to just go into a support queue if you were with DealerSpike. You had a person, you had a phone number, a real name of somebody who was going to take care of your account, that over the months and over the years, you would build a relationship with this person. We're a support team that is open 6 days a week, and on the weekends, Sunday, we still have email support. We just do like to give them at least one day off to go home and be with their families there. But our customer care is second to none. It's something that we've taken a lot of pride in, and if you ever took a tour through our building, you'll see more customer care representatives and you'll see salespeople, developers, and anyone. We really take it to heart that that is the engine that keeps us running here. Some of the key advantages that we offer over our competition were already kind of highlighted by Michelle. It's all about results and leads for us. Building a website is all about making sure that this is your storefront, your first visual that a customer is going to see, and we want it to be something you're proud of. We want it to be something cutting edge and something beautiful, something you can customize. But more importantly, we need it to perform. So we make sure that it's built responsive. We make sure that it is a mobile-friendly website from the get-go. So when we build our websites, we build them mobile first, then tablet, then for desktop, just to make sure that that user experience is something that will not only not hold you back, but something that will make you more successful. We saw a huge uptick this year in mobile usage. It was already climbing, but this year especially just highlighted how much searching was done on an iPhone, on Safari, on things that we hadn't seen in the past 10 years. So as those trends change, we change with them. The biggest thing I want you to take away from the DealerSpike presentation is our 30% guaranteed increase in leads. And the reason we are so proud of putting this out here is not just because we want more leads from you, but we want to make sure that you know that your leads are what's at the forefront of our mind. When we're building a website, we have one goal in mind, is when we launch this, we take your lead history, we'll look at the last year or 2 years that you've had with your current provider, and we will grab a number and say, this is what they've been averaging in January. We got to beat this number. And that makes us a partner. That is our message to you, saying that we're in this to get you better results. And our mission is very clear. If we get you better results, you're going to keep investing with us. You're going to trust us. And we're a company that comes out with so many new tools over the years that it just really, every launch of a new product that we have is all correlated to this. How can we drive more traffic? How can we convert that traffic? And how can we get them into your dealership to buy from you? When you get a DealerSpike website, we really try to streamline this, but give you the freedom to have your own look and feel. So it's not a strictly template run you out into production and give you a website, but there are some cases where dealerships need to move fast. They have a provider coming down, they got to go quickly. This 45-day delivery plan that we've created is really more of a one-size-fits-all. We can go faster, we can go slower. The first 7 to 21 days is really where the flexibility comes in. Some people, they get into our design queue and they approve the very first design. We've knocked it out of the park and it's perfect. We can go a lot quicker then. There's other cases where we've just got pickier dealerships, and we expect that. We want you to come back with changes. And if we give you one look, make it your own. Change it from there. And once you're satisfied and give us the thumbs up, that's when we start moving down development. We've really had this approach for the last 10 years that I've been here, and it's been a great one. It's one of the things we get the best feedback with especially from dealerships who have had multiple providers. You've probably been through some pain, some type of launch process that you're not exactly thrilled about. This is something that we're really proud to say that you'll enjoy the experience of building a new website with us. Our premium website solution. So what do you get out of the box with this? As I said, you get a fully responsive website. It'll look great on cell phones. It'll look great on tablets. We're going to design this to accelerate your results. So when we build this out, having it be mobile first, like I talked about, going from cell phone all the way to tablet, all the way to a desktop. But right out of the box as well, we're going to give you a sitemap. We're going to give you some location-rich metadata on your website to make sure that when you're going right out the gates on your new platform, you're getting a boost in traffic, you're getting that boost in results that we talked about. And this is some of the strategy that goes into it. We also expect dealerships to stay with us for multiple years. So year by year, we give you hints and tips on best practice of make sure you're uploading the right things to your website, make sure we're doing the proper things to maintain that SEO, and just keeping an eye on where rankings are going. When we build these websites, we're definitely building them with our dealerships, the ones that we're working with in mind. We want to make sure that you are very proud of the website you receive. A lot of times we even encourage, go print out new business cards with that URL on there. Get the entire city and area around you excited and on your website. We want to do everything that we can to make sure that you are, growing that reputation and growing your stamp. Our admin tool on our website is very, very user-friendly. So we feel like if you are the most tech-savvy dealer, you can do things on our platform. If you have no experience at all, you have a CS rep. You've got somebody here to bridge that gap, somebody that can help you do pretty much the entire website. Some of our dealerships that we bring on, we tell them from the get-go, you worry about your inventory. Everything else we got, we're going to help you with. Making sure that you can get to your leads, very important. So if you have a dealer management system, if you have a CRM, we will make sure that we're not the roadblock, that we are facilitating and moving these things along in the expected area. So if you have a CRM where all your leads are coming into, that's where we're going to push it. We don't want you to have multiple areas that you're checking. Events calendars, social media, blogging, all of these things are tools that are no extra cost, and they are encouraged for you guys to get into and do on your website when you sign up with DealerSpike. We're also building this with shoppers in mind. So we build it for the dealerships, but the number one thing we're constantly looking at is how effective is this? Are we too many clicks to get to the get a quote button? We love to put heat maps on our website, which will literally show me where is that mouse going? Are people attracted to the right side or the left side of the website? There's quite a bit of strategy that we're able to see, and all of that goes into the way that we build our inventory module out. So when we're building this inventory module, we want it to be very easy so that people can find what they're looking for, and we want to give them the filters to be able to search quickly. So here is a picture, a little snapshot of our V7 platform. And again, this was built to give us a competitive advantage. This was built to really give dealerships, in our opinion, the best inventory out there. And the reason we think it's the best is you're able to search for almost anything, any type of year, make, model, pricing, hours, everything. There's so many things that you can search for on here. But what we're seeing is the most common, and the thing I wanted to highlight is the display pricing. A lot of websites you get on there and they'll either say ask for pricing, or they'll say here's what our price is, it's $28,000. But there are a huge amount of people that are first-time buyers who get on websites and they have no idea how long these loans are. They have no idea what the terms look like, yet they might be in the market. So they see a $28,000 boat and they immediately go, nah, I can't afford that. But when you see a $238 monthly payment, you think about it again. You start thinking, okay, that's right in my budget that I was thinking. The newer generation is especially trained in this, where they just know what they've got for a monthly payment. I know I'm comfortable with this one, so I can do this. What do you have within that range? So being able to come in here and search by monthly payment is really a huge advantage. Showing more inventory, this is extremely important on a tablet, very good on a cell phone as well. We want to end the endless scrolling where you can get caught on a page. Maybe we've got 100 boats we need to look through and you're just scrolling, not finding anything. These filters will help get to what we're looking for quicker, but our grid view allows you to see 6 pieces of inventory right here at once, and it's just a much faster experience. So that 100 boats you could do in 5 scrolls or 10 scrolls, compared to an endless amount that's just not a good user experience. So this is something that we can put on by default, or you can have it be our normal listing I showed you on the previous, and the user can just go in and hit grid view. So it's kind of a case by case how you want to do it, but this is something very unique to Dealer Spike and our unique inventory module here. Our dashboard that I mentioned earlier, this was created to make your lives easier. So when I imagine myself being a dealership owner, I need to get in here and I need to get right into my leads if I don't have a CRM. I need to be able to get into inventory, upload videos, upload pictures, make sure that my DMS is pulling over inventory, or that I'm getting the right inventory from my manufacturer and everything like that, and it's getting on the site. But we really want to see stats. We want to see, how did I do today? Am I trending up? Am I trending down? How have I done the last few months? If you can really identify, and most dealerships know their busy season, they know their slow season, but all of these things really correlate to, how am I spending my money? If I'm about to hit my busy season and I see the trends are going up, maybe this is when I jump on an AdWords campaign and I just boost it and really go for it. And now I see, oh, I'm throttling down, maybe I'm going to adjust my budget there. These are things that you're able to see in the quick stats view. You're able to see how many leads are coming in. And a lot of times, this is a great way for you just to see, hey, am I performing the way that I think I should be, or should I start looking at some of those extras? On this page, if you actually scroll down lower than this too, you're able to see your account rep. But on this screenshot, you're able to not only just see these 4 stats we have, you can customize this. You can choose different widgets to put in here. And we also have Google Analytics and other analytics on our admin tool, where you can go right in and see just a world of detail and a lot more than this. This would be what I would call our quick view, which is just simple for you, and then you can dive into a deeper one. So all of that I've covered is part of our out of the box. Just if you sign up for Dealer Spike, no extras, no add-ons, you're going to get a fully responsive website. You're going to get keyword rich content right out the gate. You're not going to need a huge SEO package to get going. You'll already see that bump. But if you want to maintain, and if you want to really make sure that you're the top person out there, we can go into the extras from there. Dealer admin, quick reporting, and unlimited training. So we will make sure that you're able to get all your reports that you need, but you'll make sure the whole team feels comfortable in there. And we'll do that throughout the launch process, and continuous training as you hire new people, or if people swap roles or anything like that. DMS integrations, dedicated account manager, all of these things are things that we want you to have out of the box, and we think are pretty important for making sure your dealership is run properly and effectively. The digital solutions, these are going to be some of the add-ons, some of the extras, and a couple of them are actually new as of this year for us. And I wanted to go through them because we're really excited about offering these to our dealerships. We've seen great feedback from a lot of these as well. So as I go through these, I'm going to use some real experiences from what we've seen this year. SEO, I've talked about it a lot. I want to make sure that you really understand that when you sign up with this platform, we're already doing a little bit of work for you. But it is not a full-blown SEO package. You're not going to have monthly work continuously throughout that year. It's more, we build your site, we optimize it, we make sure it's powerful, and we launch it. And now it's up to you to maintain it and use best practices. And a lot of times for dealerships, that is enough. But if you are in an area that's very competitive, if you've got a competitor down the road who's just spending a lot of money and you need to compete with them, a lot of times people get in AdWord battles where I'm going to spend more through Google, when really SEO is the long-term solution. So you can pay to get on the top of Google with AdWords, but SEO is going to usually be a much cheaper, cost-effective way to maintain that Google reputation and grow it throughout the course of a year. SEM is kind of just the throwing the kindling on fire. We need the fire now, let's go. We are seeing great results with dealerships who are doing this, and on an average, our dealers are seeing 10 places or an entire page increase when they use our package, and that's huge. If you're on page 2 or 3 for most searches, you are pretty invisible. You're really surviving off of people who know you, friends and family, word of mouth. If you're on page 1, Now we can start growing and grabbing from areas that we weren't before. Two services here that we offer, digital reputation management. When you sign up with DealerSpike, we can go through and we can help you with your Google reviews. If you've been one of those dealerships who's just been bombarded by a couple of bad eggs that got on your Google reviews and really are hurting you, we can come help with that by driving, good reviews there, by fighting some of the old ones if they, didn't seem proper. But we also give you a free version where you can manage your own leads, your own reviews that come in. So off of Facebook and off of your current dealer website, you'll see every review that comes in and you'll have full approval to say, I only want to post the 4 and 5 stars, or I want to manually look at all of them and then publish them. So you really do have full control over your website and over Facebook. This would be more for the Google if we want to go that extra step here. And then the premium directory management, this is something we just started doing a few years back. And it's something we were pretty astonished when we started doing reports on websites. We found a lot of websites and just dealerships in general did not have accurate data. If you went to you went to Internet Explorer, you might find the wrong address. If you went to Safari, you might see a different address. There were a lot of things that were just not matching up. Different directories had different information. So we offer a service where we can go run a report, see what areas you're hurting on, and if there is a plan of action that needs to be taken, we can get that quoted for you and let you know, hey, a one-time fix, we can come through here and make sure all of your directories are matching up and that people aren't calling the wrong numbers or seeing the wrong addresses or anything like that. This tool, DealerPick 360, is something that we're really excited about, and in my opinion, this is probably one of the biggest competitive advantages you could have visually on your website. When you're going through inventory, we always gave the recommendation that we need 6 to 10 photos on every single piece of inventory, and that's going to make you really stand out. Now, almost everyone does that, and this is the new way to stand out. You could go and take a video still. I'm very much encouraging people to take a video, walk around their boat, jump inside of it, especially if you have a talented sales rep there with a great voice. That's awesome. That I don't want to get rid of. But while you're doing that, you're already doing half the steps that would make this a 360 walk around. We don't need you to have a floor that rotates or a fancy camera. I was able to do this just with my truck and walk around it, and in about 5 minutes, I was able to make a very interactive one with hotspots. So on this next slide here, I'll show you just kind of a video of how this ends up working. I just put this on our demo site. You'll see the 360 view tab where they can go in. And again, this was an app I downloaded. I walked around, took a quick video. These hotspots you click into, jump right into it. Back seat, front seat, hood. If you took your time with this, you could make this a really great informative walk around that's giving them almost a full demo of what they're looking at here. So dealerships with the lockdowns and with restrictions on letting people in, this kind of became a solution where it's like, if I can get someone on the phone or chatting with them, I can get them to the site, show them the 360 walk around, and we can get them creating a quote, filling out a finance app, and going from there. So really powerful thing that we've turned on for quite a few dealers, and DealerPick 360 has had great success so far. The chat that I briefly mentioned there is another tool. This was a big need that our dealerships were coming to us asking for. And because we work with so many dealerships, we know a lot of the third parties out there, the different chat parties, the different offerings, and we plug a lot of them onto our website. So as dealers starting asking us, hey, who do you recommend for chat? We kind of found out, oh, we didn't really have a good one we could recommend. We'd heard so many things, and the biggest thing that we're concerned about with chat is just how spendy it can get. We didn't want to recommend solutions that were more than our website service just to be able to chat. I see the importance of it, and especially when we were, again, locked down and we were having things happen, chat was keeping people alive. It was a great tool, and it's also very effective at just capturing leads at the hours closed time. So anything after 8, 9, if you get on a website and you say, hey, I wanted to chat with a sales guy and no one's around, I've had him go into the chat, fill out the name, fill out the email. We've gathered a lead from it. And now we've hit him with an autoresponder saying, sorry, we're offline right now. We're going to get back to you in touch, right first thing in the morning. That little user experience doesn't sound like much, but it helps you get deals. It absolutely ends their research. If I go to a site and I don't get any response back from anyone, I'm still in research mode. Once I get an email back or some type of autoresponder, I feel like, oh, I don't want to do too many of these, or I'm going to get a ton of calls. So it really does end your research, and we want to make sure that people are able to contact you very easily. And chat is just becoming a way that people are comfortable, chatting compared to calling. A lot of people want to chat first and then make the phone call to you. E-commerce, very important, and we've seen it, throughout the years of signing up dealerships, that having a good e-commerce solution is huge. Having good parts, having the ability to sell wakeboards, life jackets, all sorts of things. The one thing that we saw, though, is a lot of solutions were not fully responsive. So we partnered with a solution that is fully responsive. You're able to make your own custom catalogs. You're able to run your own specials on here, but it is a very powerful solution where you're able to go in and manage your entire e-commerce software online. It has some ability to integrate with Lightspeed and some DMSs as well. So more to come on that as we grow with this product, but this has been a really exciting one for our dealers. And again, it's fully responsive, so turning this onto your website is making sure that you have that full responsive solution. And then the partnership benefits. I'm going to pass this back to Michelle to go through some of this. So the next slide here, Michelle, go ahead.
Thank you, Tom. Yes, so one of the biggest partnership benefits that we have been able to do here is the inventory integration. So I know that most of you are probably familiar with the 24-hour showroom inventory feed that we do. So as soon as a unit is invoiced, we send that out in a feed, and that goes to, for many of you who are signed up for Advantage Webpack, that goes to those third-party sites for Boat Trader, Boats.com, iBoats, Boat Test, whatever you're signed up for. Well, you have the opportunity now to get that inventory. It's fully automated, goes out every single day. Whenever you sell a boat, then warranty register it, it just comes off your site. It's very seamless. So this is a great opportunity for you. We know how important that inventory being out there for customers to see. They expect to see the details. They expect to see pricing. They expect good photos. I mean, it's all there, and it's really pretty turnkey, because if you're already signed up for Advantage Webpack, then this is completely free. You're just going to have that integrated in, and it's a pretty quick process. So if you do not have Advantage Webpack, you have an opportunity to pay a monthly fee to get that inventory. But we do recommend that you just go ahead and sign up for the Advantage Webpack, because then you're getting pretty much everything for the same price. That would be for both your boat and off-road vehicles. So it's a great opportunity. Next slide, please. Another thing that we've done is we've created what we call White River Marine brand zones. You're seeing an example right now of what that could look like. What that is, it's all of your White River inventory in one area, one collection that customers will see when they come in. So we would link to this from our dealer locator on our brand site. So that customer's going to be able to go directly to what it is they've just been looking at and get right into that inventory. And so this page is going to have, for the most part, it's going to have any of the White River brands you offer. They can quickly get in and look at the inventory. They have all of the promotions that are available for those brands will be there. And really another helpful piece is that we have what we call our manufacturer showroom right from this page. So if you don't have a unit in your inventory, but you can carry it, you can order it. We want customers to see that. Today, if you don't have inventory, it's just not out there. They don't even know what's available. This is the full library of everything that's available to order, so that your customers can shop that and still make that connection with you and get that order placed if that's something they're interested in. So this is kind of a special thing. We've not ever done this with any other companies before, and so we're pretty happy and excited about this one. Next slide, please. So you will also have co-op eligibility. We've been able to work with Dealer Spike to not only have what we consider very fair pricing, but we will co-op at your current co-op rates the website fees that are the monthly fees. You will also have co-op for your brand zone, for inventory integration. If you are signed up for Advantage Webpack, that's already in place. If you have to purchase the add-on for inventory, that would then be co-opable. So there are a few other of the add-ons that Tom talked about today. They would be subject to approval. We are still, I think, in talks on some of these things, and there are probably more things to come that we might not have talked about today. So as part of the partnership, we're going to always be making improvements, and that's what's a benefit to you, our dealers, is that you've got a team here at White River that can work with these partners to say, hey, we need to build this in, or I'm hearing we're having challenges here, how can we fix this, or how can we make improvements? And we're really kind of going to bat for you all the time. And so this is exciting stuff for us, and we think that they offer a great product and has a lot of the best practices, and it's just going to be a really exciting time to get you all, integrated into this platform if you decide to do this. So we would love to hear from you, any of your experiences, and as you're using the services, and we can continue to make improvements. So that being said, I think back to you, Tom.
Perfect. And the last thing I wanted to do is just kind of recap some of the benefits that you'll get there. So everything Michelle just mentioned, we're really excited to offer that. I think the branded zones are a great idea and something that we really expect to see a big push for in getting those on your guys' websites. But we just want to be here to answer any questions and to help you guys really partner going into 2021 and make sure that you're using the best digital solutions partner. We really feel like our mission is to be that one-stop shop, but the biggest thing that we have is we want to help you accelerate those results. So after this webinar, we're going to publish this on YouTube. So if you need to recap or anything like that, we can get this out to you. But also, my team, we go through a consultation where we'll go through your site, we'll compare it to what our offering is, and we'll really make it clear to you, if there's some gaps that we could help you with. So I do encourage anyone who got interest out of this, reach out to us. Here's the next slide here. We'll give you contact information on who to reach out to right here. So if you have questions, you can give us a call or you can give us an email. But if you're wanting to take a deeper dive, wanting to see admin tool, wanting to go a little bit deeper, I've got a full sales team here ready to help you with that as well. So if we have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and jump into our software, see if I see anything here. I don't see anything published yet, but I will give you about a minute here to jump in there, ask any questions that might have come up to your, came to mind that we didn't go through here. And if there's nothing else, we will give you guys back a few minutes of your time today. And again, to ask one, you just go into the chat or you go into the question section. All right, well, it looks like you guys are making my life easy today. So once again, thank you all for joining us. And I look forward to helping you guys, make some new websites and really, help accelerate results going into next year.
Thanks everyone for attending.
All right, thank you all. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.